Hey everyone, Jeremy Coshamilio here, Lifetime Home Loans with a mortgage update for you. A little bit of economic data to talk about. On Friday, the PCU report came out a few days ago. That's personal consumption expenditures. It's one of the economic data points that the Fed watches closely when they're trying to monitor and gauge inflation. That came out a little higher than expected on Friday. Also on Friday, Chairman Powell talked a little bit about their plan with regards to when they're going to work on rate cuts for this year. And he continues to preach patience and what they refer to as a slow hand in terms of when they're going to execute those. I think the plan for the number of cuts is still in place. They're just preaching patience on that. So far this week, we've seen oil prices come in at a 6-month high. CoreLogic also reported the home prices rose 0.7% in February. That was a little bit unexpected. Those two reports, along with the news from Friday, that created a little bit of upward pressure on rates Monday and Tuesday of this week, just a little bit, nothing major. Today, we saw the ADP unemployment report was released. It was a little stronger than expected. Also, earlier this week, manufacturing data was a little stronger than expected. So the last few days, we've seen reports just pointing to the fact that inflation is still, there's a little bit of it there. Rates today have kind of leveled off. Nothing too crazy happening today as far as upward pressure on rates. Later in the week, there's a big economic report that'll be released. That's on Friday. That's the jobs report. The markets are going to be carefully digesting this data to kind of see what it says in terms of inflationary pressures and the labor market. But long term, the most important thing to know here, the prognosis has still not changed. Rates are trending lower. And even though we saw some reports over the last few days that point to a little bit of economic strength, that's going to be normal, even as we continue to trend lower over the next 6 to 12 months on interest rates. So our forecast is still the same in terms of rates trending lower over the next year. Any questions on rates, please reach out to me or Red or one of the Lifetime loan officers. We're happy to answer questions for you and make it a great week.